Hey lovelies, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing great over here because I got to make this delicious lasagna and eat it too. It was cheesy, it was gooey, flavorful. It's the lasagna of your dreams. You need it in your life. If you think it's looking real good right now, definitely hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Greatly appreciate it. Look at that beauty right there. Let's get cooking. So first I start off with some medium ground beef. You can use lean if you like, but I like a mixture of lean and fat. And I also went in with some Italian ground sausage. That's going to kick the flavor up a notch. And of course, I seasoned that with some Italian seasoning, some salt, paprika, onion powder, Tony's Creole, Slap Your Mama, all of that good stuff. Whatever powdered seasonings that you have in your pantry, as usual, garlic and herb, whatever you like, you just put that on your meat and season it up real nice. After, I'm just gonna go in and combine the seasoning into the meat, give it a good kneading here and there, and get the seasoning folded into the meat. After it has been sitting aside for a little while, I'm just going to now put my olive oil in the skillet, get it nice and hot, and then I add the meat in, and I'm just going to let that brown on the side that it's currently sitting on. And once you get it nice and brown, you're just going to go in with your spoon, your utensil, and you're just going to stir the meat until all of it is brown. And in the meantime, while the meat is cooking, I just went ahead and chopped up some vegetables that I'll be using: carrots, onion, garlic, green onions, parsley, red pepper, thyme, and so on. We just chop them up nice and neat as you can. And there you have it. And at about this time, the meat should be brown all over throughout. And I'm just going to push the meat aside in the pan a bit and let that excess oil run over, and I took some of that excess oil out. And whatever the oil was left, I fried up those vegetables that I chopped up in there. And once those are transparent and sauteed, I'm just going to mix them into the meat. And then I'm going to go in with some tomato paste. Now I'm just going to let that fry up a bit by itself in whatever oil I have there at the side. That's about half cup of tomato paste. I give it a good stir, and then afterward I just combine it into the meat, with the meat. When that's done, I just made a separation in the meat in the middle, and I went in with some red wine just to deglaze the pot, and this will give the meat a nice flavor. This is top secret. It definitely works. You don't have to use the wine, but if you're okay with it, then you could add it into the recipe for sure. And then after that, I just went in with some chopped tomatoes, about 1 to 2 cups of chopped tomatoes, and I'm just going to stir that in. And when that's ready, now I'm going in with my tomato sauce, not pasta sauce, tomato sauce. And I'm using 2 bottles of this smoothie, or however you pronounce it, tomato sauce. You can use whatever brand tomato sauce you have, or if you made your own, sure, no problem. And of course, I always go in with a bit of brown sugar just to cut the acidity from all the tomatoes that we've been using. You can use whatever sugar you like, brown sugar, granulated sugar. I just like brown sugar. And then last but not least, I went in with some fresh thyme leaves, some rosemary leaves, a good stalk of that, and the bay leaves. And I just kind of sink them into the sauce. And then I'm gonna cover that and let it simmer down and get all the flavors throughout. Now, in the meantime, between time, I grated my cheese. I have some Parmesan cheese there, some Monterey Jack cheese, cheddar cheese, and mozzarella cheese. Those are all freshly grated. I bought them in the blocks and I grated them. And about this time, our meat sauce should be ready. I don't know about you, but that's looking real good right now. Really delicious. Has a nice color. And for the cheese sauce, I won't be using ricotta. I'm making my own cheese sauce, and for this you need about 1.5 to 2 cups of heavy cream, and then I add in that Parmesan cheese, that freshly grated Parmesan cheese that I just showed you earlier. And your sauce should be looking like this consistency, nice, and it's gonna get thicker, even thicker as you go on. And now it's time to layer the lasagna. Everything that we need is ready. I've gone ahead and boiled the pasta a little bit for 10 minutes. I didn't get oven ready lasagna shells, so these had to be pre-boiled a bit for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna layer that. First, I'll go slow, and then I'll speed things up. The final top layer, and that's where we save the most of our meat for, and the grated cheese. And once we get that top done and everything is on it, the meat and the cheese, then I'm going to put that in the oven on 350 for about 30 to 45 minutes until the edges are looking nice and crispy and golden. That's when you know that your lasagna is ready to be eaten. And there it is, absolutely beautiful, nice and cheesy and delicious. This lasagna was the bomb.com. Really tasty, really flavorful. It's a lasagna of lasagnas. It's a lasagna of your dreams. It's a lasagna of my dreams. It was so good, very delicious. I hope you guys give it a try at home. It's really simple and easy recipe, and it will blow your mind. It was really tasty. I hope you enjoy it, and now it's time for me to go in for a nice slice. Look at that smooth cut going through the cheese. I love me some lasagna, okay? Alright, let's take a bite. And now it's time for me to eat. Alright guys, it's time for me to go in for the taste test for this delicious lasagna. This is the one I make for my friends and family all the time. I make this lasagna for them and it's absolutely delicious. They're always raving about it and they love it so much, so I already know. Wow. Just wow. That's all I have to say. You'd have to be here to try it. It's really, really good. It's number one on the charts. Number one. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this lasagna video. If you do, definitely hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel already if you haven't, because I'm fun and I make nice food. Comment down below if you like lasagna, if you think it's looking good, or something that you'd like to see me make. Until next time, take care. God bless. You guys, peace. Bye.